Turn off the lights and light a candle. Turn off the lights and light a candle. Yo, for those of you that missed that little intro and probably gonna, watch this video later or whatever, there's a reason. There is a reason why a brother is singing that song. Because this weekend, what I did this weekend, I'm gonna tell you guys what I did this weekend. All right, this don't get no better, than anything people would call somebody a social reject for. But this is what I did this weekend. You know what I mean? Got home from work on Friday. went took a shower real quick. I put on the Jergens, the good lotion. You know what I mean? I know some of y'all be using that little 99-cent lotion. I went out and I bought the $9.99 bottle of Jergens. Put it on so I can get lathered up. Then got me some candles, laid the candles around my room. You know what I mean? Start lighting the candles up. And I wrote a little note. I made a little poster saying Evo 2017. That's what I did this weekend, man. That's what I did this weekend because I turned off the lights. I lit some candles because I was gonna make love to Evo 2017 this year. And oh my goodness, was we in for a treat. This Evo 2017. This Evo 2017 was hype. You know what I mean? Hype. Yo, Wolflow, what is good, man? Yo, Persona, what is good? Yo, I was so hyped for this Evo, man. Yo, online arcade, we over there talking about Evo left and right. But when it happened, oh my goodness, that chat lit up. That chat was like, announcement, update, notification, update, announcement. It was crazy. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Goku. Goku's in the building. Goku was in there. Goku was at Evo. I was telling Goku, hey, Goku, we did an interview with these devs, A1 Games. You need to go play this game, Goku. Goku played the game. Say, yo, Bart, the game was pretty good, man. Pretty good. So, yeah, man. Movie. Exactly. Movie. But I want to say this before we get into the video. Because this is not going to be a long video. Usually when I do some streams, I'll be going like an hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes. I'm not going to make this one long. I'm going to make this one kind of like 45 minutes, probably an hour. I started like about 15 minutes before I wanted to start. I was done with my food. I was like, you know what? Let's get this joint cracking. But I want to let you guys know that the Plus on Block podcast is going to be happening today at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So, go check out my man Chuck and my boy Dre out there doing their thing in the podcast gaming streets. So yeah, definitely go check them out. I think they're gonna have my man Goku on there, and they're gonna have Maya on there. The winner of the Guilty Gear tournament. Maya came in second place on the Street Fighter V tournament. She's definitely a beast. Two beast opponents or combatants or fighters in these fighting games, man. So that's gonna be a dope podcast. Don't miss it. Plus on Block, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I will have the link in the description, or to follow me on Twitter. I will probably retweet it and do some good stuff there. Also, on Thursday, we're going to have an explanation for the 2 tournaments that's being taking place this weekend. That's going to be for King of Fighters and Chaos Code. So we're going to be explaining 2 tournaments and how the lobby is going to be ran, what you got to be doing or what you're going to be doing during the tournament for the participants. Just remember, this is a light version tournament, so it won't be like no giveaways or nothing like that. If you are coming to the stream, you are coming to the stream just on the sole purpose to enjoy some good matches in these games. You know what I mean? So, yeah, oh yeah, the topic is going to be good. But I'm like, oh yeah, there. All right, that's what's up, man. Good to hear. So yeah, man. So yeah, definitely check that out on Thursday. We're going to be explaining the 2 tournaments that's happening this weekend. Also, on Saturday, don't forget Mind of a Gamer with my man Persona, Mr. Official VG, and Demigod Reviews. That's going to be on Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah, so basically in the morning, I think he always say start your morning off right with mind of a gamer. So definitely go and start your morning off right every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. But yo, oh, matter of fact, before I even get to it, yo, the online arcade, we have an official logo. If you go and check out the Twitter account, we do have an official Twitter account as well, the online arcade. All one word, type that in on Twitter. You know, give us a follow because we're going to definitely have updates and things like that for the Twitter page. So yeah, we got an official logo. It's the Patreon has been updated. The Twitter has been updated. The challenge page, toa.challenge.com, that has been updated. A lot of stuff is coming for the online arcade because, you know what I mean? A lot of people do support that movement. A lot of people do support us in the online arcade. And, you know, we just want to update you guys and make things much more fluid as far as keeping up to date and as far as signing up for the tournament. So you got multiple means of finding out when a tournament is, or you know what time the tournament is, all that stuff, man. So definitely go and check us out. And I think I forgot to put all that stuff in the description. I be forgetting to put stuff in the description sometimes, man, but don't mind me. I will put them in there probably after the stream. I always do that. So yeah, so if you guys want to watch it after, definitely check that out. But let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Because Evo 2017 was very special. And I'm not going to be talking about the matches per se. I'll probably, you know, save that for another time or just let Chuck and Dre do that because that's what they do on their Plus Some Block podcast. So I'm not going to be talking about the like the top 8 or stuff like that, each individual stuff. I'm mainly talking about the announcements and the hype and the updates that we're getting for all these games. You know what I mean? And the first thing I'm going to be talking about is Marvel versus Capcom. And yo, before I get into the whole Capcom versus Arc System Works versus Namco, man, I just want to let people know. I don't know why. Yo, Yalta, what is good, man? Definitely good to see you. It's been a long time since I've seen you in these gaming streets, man. Capcom announced a lot of news during the week and this weekend for Evo. You know what I mean? So I don't understand how people was like, yo, Capcom got to step it up. They announced a lot of shit. And I'm about to get you to understand all the stuff that they have announced. So first we're going to be talking about is Marvel versus Capcom Infinite. All right, Marvel versus Capcom Infinite. I'm super hyped for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite now because the more that I'm watching the gameplay, the more that I'm seeing things is happening, I'm like, I can see some crazy ass shit I can do in this game. And I like technical shit. I love technical fighters. You know, Marvel vs. Capcom, very simplistic as far as inputs to do specials, but there's a technicality to the game with the tag system, you know, and how you incorporate in that tag system, especially with the Infinity Stones. Right? Yo, Wispion's, what's good, man? He said Marvel had the Capcom had the worst. I don't think they did. I don't think they did because Capcom been announcing stuff for Street Fighter V, but the costumes and new stages is coming. They bringing back a classic. They're bringing back 2 classic stages. But before I get into Street Fighter V, let me keep track with Marvel vs. Capcom. I'm super hyped for Marvel vs. Capcom because they have announced. Well, it was leaked, but it's just good to see that Jeddah, you know, gameplay. It's good to see that Jeddah in motion because Jeddah in Darkstalkers is probably one of my favorite characters. It's Jeddah, Donovan, Demetrius, Felicia, and Morgan. I love those characters, especially when it comes to those 3, Jeddah, Donovan, and Demetrius. Love those 3 characters right there. There's other characters I do like as well, but not above those 3 right there. So when I saw the leaked list, I was like, oh man, this roster looking kind of weak, but it does have Jeddah, it does have Strider, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, those are my people when it comes to like Capcom stuff, you know what I mean? So now when they actually showed it in Evo, I remember we was in the chat and it was like, yo, they got gameplay of Jeddah. I was like, what? I was like, let me see that. And I just wanted to see how the character was going to look, because so far the characters, it's hit and miss with this game, man. Like Chun-Li, I can see some slight changes in her face, but she still look kind of weird. Dante looked kind of weird. Some characters looking kind of, a little spooky out there, a little goofy out there. You know what I mean? Yo, Geese. Okay. Yo, Pac-Man, what up? Trust gameplay. Yeah, I'm going to get all into that, man, but I'm just breaking it down in segments as far as the stuff. But, yo, when I saw some of the characters, I'm like, how they going to have Jeddah looking? But when I seen the Jeddah pictures and I seen Jeddah in motion, the Jeddah selection screen, Jeddah is the best looking character in that game. You know what I mean? As far as character design, I feel like they got his character look on point. They did change up his whole blood where they made it like some purple gooey stuff, which I thought that was funny. I was like, oh, there go Marvel and Disney, man. Yeah, changing my man Jeddah, told him, making him look like he got red jam. Purple jam instead of the blood. But it's all good. That's just minor stuff, right? But that's the look of him. Just looks great. And then when I seen him in motion and how he's moving, yo, he got dashes out the wazoo. His normals look the same. His specials look the same. The only thing I have worried about is this game is just how the inputs are. You know what I mean? I've been playing Darkstalkers for a very long time, so I expect certain moves to be the same way. But with Marvel versus Capcom and Infinite especially too, things it's going to change up. You know what I mean? We got down motions and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I want to see his button inputs and how everything's going to look. But I really hope that Marvel vs. Capcom have like a traditional input mode. You know what I mean? I see nothing really wrong with having the easy mode for people to get used to the game. And obviously, anybody that's going to play the fighting game, you're going to adjust. But yo, Bear Hugger, what's good? But I just feel like they should have like a traditional mode for people, because it's a legacy type game, man, and you're just changing up too much as far as inputs, in my opinion. But Jeddah looks amazing. I'm going to show you this gameplay that this guy did. It's gonna be real small. And yo, I saw on Twitter that it was like, oh, Jeddah is tied under the collector's edition. I have seen nothing to confirm that. I just seen pure speculation from people on Twitter. So I'm praying to God that's not true, because I definitely canceled my collector's edition to this game because certain things certain things that was said, and certain how the characters look and the inputs and how they doing things in the game. I just feel like if I hear certain things like, oh, we're gonna have a traditional input mode, these characters is gonna get fixed instead of damage controlling around it, things like that, and a better roster for the beginning of the game, then I'll probably be like, yo, I'm about to get that collector's edition again. I should have probably kept it, but overall at the time I was feeling, I definitely canceled it. But Jeddah looks amazing in this game, and I'm about to get right into some of his gameplay. Let me share the screen real quick. And show this amazing Jeddah gameplay. There you go. F Champ. He's like, yo, oh my god, F Champ talk, oh my god, guys, it's Jeddah. Oh my god. You know what I mean? But I basically want to show the setup that he has here. He has the Space Stone setup and Jeddah and Iron Man, right? And look at and now his super is going to do crazy damage using the Space Stone with Iron Man being tagged in. This joint is crazy. In motion, I know it doesn't. This Google Hand doesn't really gameplay well. But let's look at that. King Willis. Look at his blood. They have his blood purple. Oh, good. I ain't worried about it. He's a tall character. You know what I mean? That's fine. Okay, there we go. Look at Super. Beast mode. Look at that. The second round, they're going to do the tag. Here, this is going to do the stone stuff. Because in this game, you got it's kind of like how Street Fighter 4 was. When you get this meter up right here, when you get this meter up, you go into this. You can call in this thing an infinite storm, and your stone has a different ability. All right, so you're using the pinwheel to get around around the map as well, which is good. That's always classic. Launching. Is he? No, he missed the super right there. It's coming soon though. Watch what he does here. All right, so he canceled the super, knowing that it wasn't going to hit, and called in Iron Man. That's one of the tag system right here. The advancing guard. That's pretty classic for a Marvel game. Yo, Ultron looks sick too, man. Ultron is going to be a beast in this game. Oh, and the switch continue the combo. He did a counter switch right there, which cost meter. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here. Beast. Beast. Then he's not done. He's not done. He's not done. This guy's hot. That cross up was kind of sick. That was an instant air dash to cross him up to trick him. Yo, that giant. Yo, the space stone. The space stone is gonna be sick, people. The space stone. Oh my god, you already know I'm using that with Jetta, yo. That space stone gonna be sick. Yo, Trigger, what's good, man? What is good, Trigger? Yeah, I'm gonna get into the whole Tekken 7 stuff. I'm gonna get to the Tekken 7 stuff. But I'm just showing off in segments of my hype overall for Evo. So yo, Marvel vs. Capcom just having Jetta and how he's looking in this game. I'm definitely more hyped for this game now because I already got a team set up and I already got like my mind set up on what I want from Jetta and what I want to output from him. So already I'm going to have a Jetta and Strata team, and I'm going to have a Jetta and Ultron team. I got to have Ultron because I know Ultron is going to be a very popular character online. So you got to fight fire with fire. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people is very hyped. Oh, look at Tony. Look at Tony's face. I didn't even catch this, yo, but look at Tony's face real quick. You know what I mean? This is the shit that gotta get fixed, man. You can't have these you can't have these characters in these games and these characters looking like this. Look at this. Tony looked disgusted. Tony looked like somebody just began dev school and was like, all right, let me just model Tony Stark real quick. This don't look good to me, man. This is horrible, man. I'm definitely gonna tweet these dudes like, yo, listen, bro. You need to get this together. This don't look good, in my opinion. Is it the end all be all? No, it's not. But I'm very detail oriented, so I take note to a lot of shit. A lot of times where I play games, there's times where I'm just like running around aimlessly, just looking at what the devs put in their games. Ask anybody in the council, that I've been in a party chat while I'm playing a certain game, and I'll be like, yo, this look crazy. Like the detail of the sand. I would talk about random shit. Like, I'm very detailed when it comes to games. So when I didn't even catch this part right here. I just stopped the video. But once I look back to look at the screen, I was like, oh damn, Tony not looking too good. But yo, Jetta in motion is looking amazing. Let me get back to the character screen if I can. Jetta in motion is looking amazing, yo. Look at this character screen. Where's Spider-Man? Everybody said that Spider-Man is in the game. I don't see Spider-Man. Where the fuck is Spider-Man? One thing though that I'm noticing here is that the character selection screen, the actual character boxes is very small, so you can tell that they can expand probably like about a row or two for other people. I heard like Max say the same thing. I was definitely agreeing with what he's saying right there. Like, matter of fact, you can even do the bottom. You know what I mean? But a lot of people said that Spider-Man, I was questioning Spider-Man in the game because I know they bring in Venom. And I don't see Spider-Man. If Spider-Man is not a launch character in this game, that's an epic L. That is an L. That is an L. There's a lot of concerns for this game right here, but overall, it does have characters that I'm hyped for. But I already stated my concerns with this game. Many videos, you know what I mean? But they do got my man Jetta. They do got Strider. They got Dante. They got Morgan. The Marvel side is looking weak for me. They do got Thor. I do like Thor, and I do like Captain Marvel. I'm liking those characters a lot. But the Marvel side looking weak. Yo, Gamora looked good too, man. I saw her gameplay. She's looking nice, man. She's looking pretty good. And Ryu, you know, everybody uses Ryu classic. But even Spencer, look at Spencer looking crazy, man. Characters looking crazy. They gotta up that. I hope that, yeah, I really hope that turns around. I really hope that turns. But look at Jetta. Jetta looks amazing. Can it show? Oh no, they're going to the clip. I don't want to do that. I just want to show a picture. Can you show the picture, please? All right, you know what? Forget it. I thought they got like pictures in here. But they don't. Anyways, I think Jetta looks amazing. Yo, Kid, what is good, man? My man Kid is in here. Oh, you made in Chris and Thanos. A lot of people it stayed in Thanos, man. A lot of people was liking Thanos a lot. But yeah, I'm a hype for Marvel vs. Capcom, man. I'm gonna be playing it in September. We're gonna be doing a tournament in October. So we're giving people some time to get to study the game and the characters. But yeah, Spider-Man got to be there day one. I don't care what nobody says. Spider-Man got to be there day one. That's just crazy to me. That's just crazy to me. You have the Spider-Man access easily. You can easily access Spider-Man. I don't know, because I did see him in the leak, or somebody stated that he was going to be in there, but I don't see him. I don't see him. And there's a Capcom character missing too. But anyway, moving along, we're gonna move along to this Blaz Blue. We're gonna move along to this Blaz Blue. And now listen, Blaze Blue. I've played Blaze Blue games off and on, but it never really captured me because I'm such a Guilty Gear guy. I'm like, I'm not playing no Blaze. I mean, when PS3 they came out of Blaze Blue, I was like, I'm not playing no Blaze Blue. Guilty Gear, motherfucker. Yeah. You know, that's how I was, man. So, you know, I bought the first Blaze Blue. I bought some of the iterations, like is it Continuum Shift? And then here on what you call it, on PS4, I got Chrono Phantasma Extended and Central Fiction. Right? So just recently, yeah, matter of fact, last year I was playing Chrono Phantasma, but I was just playing it like off and on, and I wasn't really like sitting down to like learn the character. I didn't do any tutorials. I didn't really do any like training. You know what I mean? I was just fighting people, and people was just bothering me. And I was like, I don't like this game. It's a gear. You know what I mean? That's how I was. I was like, that was my mindset. I don't like this game. That's a Guilty Gear. And Central Fiction, they had a sale. It was like $23. I was like, oh, I'm buying that. That's easy. So, you know, just recently, probably like a month ago, or probably like a month and a half ago, I really started learning Blaze Blue. You know what I mean? Even though the Arc system works and some of the mechanics are still the same with other Arc system games, it's still very different than the other games. So, you know, picking up Blaze Blue and learning it, getting into the characters. I got my mains, you know, Hibiki, Tsubaki. And I do have a third main, but it's off and on. And I'm still deciding, but I was like, you know what? Let me just concentrate on these two characters, Hibiki and Tsubaki. But, you know, overall, I've been, you know, listening and learning these characters, because I'm a type of person in fighters. I like to learn the backstory. I like the story elements in fighters as well, like why this character is like this and who was this character. I love that stuff. I know a lot of people that don't care for that shit. They be like, oh, story. Why are you playing a story? That's why you see me, you know, stream a whole bunch of times, yo, beat this game with every character in Guilty Gear or Street Fighter 4 or, you know, Street Fighter or Blaze Blue. You know, like last year I was doing that with Chrono Phantasma. There's a lot of fighting games, Nitro Plus, Skullgirls, where I was just playing the arcade mode just to get a more, you know, in depth with the characters. You know what I mean? Seeing how they play, how they style, their characteristics, things like that. So Blaze Blue, a new character got announced, Jubei. And this character, you know, when I was like, I don't know who that person is. A lot of people was like, oh, it's one of the 6, you know, like the 6 like warriors or 6 elite characters or something like that. And I was like, oh, man, that's pretty hype, yo. That's pretty hype. You know what I mean? That's really dope. And then I started doing my history, my background check. Like this character is like the husband to Nine the Phantom, and he's the father to Kokanoe, you know, that little scientist chick. And I was like, oh damn, this guy is actually kind of deep in the story. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh damn, it's kind of crazy. Like that's cool. And then in Blaze Blue, we got another cool announcement that there's going to be a patch update in August because you know Jubei is coming in August, and yo the characters that I'm using got some buffs. Like Hibiki got a huge ass buff. Let me show you. Let me show you this buff real quick, man. Because I got hype. Yo, asking people in the online arcade, man. Yo, I was like, yo, Hibiki got a buff. I'm on Twitter. Hibiki got a buff. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, this is hype, bruh. Where is it at? I know I saved it somewhere in one of these bookmarks. You know, well, I'll be forgetting what bookmark. I'll be saving these shit sometimes. But yeah, Hibiki got a nice little buff. Where is it? I don't know where is it now. Now I'm getting pissed off. I gotta go to the video then now. But yeah, he got a nice little buff, man. I'm just like, yes, because there's certain moves, right? Hibiki got a 2-3-6 move. 2-3-6 is quarter circle forward, right? And you press that and A, he does this like jumping move where you press A again, he throw down like pieces of his sword, or if you press B, he does like a little overhead attack that you know can knock you up and get into combo potential. Then he has another attack when you do that, you press C, and it's like a grab in the air, right? And then if you press D, it's like a counter move where he uses shadow clones. So with Hibiki, that was just a grounded move. Even though it's a move that sends you into the air, you got to start the move up from the ground. But in this patch update coming in August now, you can do that joint in the air. So now, yo, there's so much times when I was learning this character Hibiki, and I was like, yo, man, I wish I can just do this in the air as well to continue the follow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like if I do, you know, 2-3-6 A, then C where I do the grab in the air, you know, catch somebody in the air, and I can rabbit cancel that and do another one, or you know what I mean, or you know, get a combo potential hit, you know, jump cancel, do another one in the air real quick, or probably using press A again where he throws his sword in the ground, or the overhead hit in the air. That would be so dope. And even if you can get the grab again, because they gave him another buff where if he grabs, the higher he grabs you in the air, the more damage he does when you're landed. So I was like, yo, this joint is crazy. Let me find the video as I'm talking about this. I'm so hyped right now, yo, with this patch update. Then this new character, he looks pretty dope. Jubei. So yo, I'm just like, bro, I'm speechless right now, man. So I can't wait for August to play you know, some more Blaze Blue and see what I can do now with these new patch updates. But that being said, everybody did get some nice little patch. A few people got some nerfs for this update, but looking at it, I think more people got like buffs than nerfs. All right, so here it is. I'm about to show you right here. Yeah, it's just crazy. I was like, yo, yes, yo. Somebody was listening to Jay Bari. I don't know. Somebody saw my tweet. I don't know. Somebody's watching the streams. I don't know. But somebody listened. But here it is right here. See what I'm saying? 2-3-6 can be done in the air, and you can still do the follow-up A. Like, yo, that is crazy, right? That is a huge buff. That is yo, now you can control the air so much now with Hibiki. He's gonna be more fair than the air, because Hibiki, he generally have like two things that you can do in the air, right? Just by being in the air. You got the two, is it 2-1-2-1-4 A, where he does that dash cancel. He does that dash move where he hits you. It's a super quick move in the air. it's a good finisher for air combos, but it's also good to trip people up just by, you can whiff certain punishes if you throw it out in the proper range, right? So that's all you really had in the air. And his jumping C. His jumping C is amazing. That move right there tricks a lot of people up because the range on that, you can cross people up from that, right? But now having this in his arsenal is going to make his air game so much better. You know what I mean? Where it's just, you're not just limited to those two things. Because a lot of people in Blaze Blue, like you gotta have some tools, man. And Hibiki definitely needed these tools in here. So now the ground version spend more time airbound, can further horizontal. Follow up is slower start, only hits grounded opponent. All right, so this got nerfed a little bit right here. The A follow up, yeah, like I said, the one that he can throw the swords, that got nerfed a little bit. And you can cancel the jump attack in it. Oh, but you can cancel it. So you got a slower startup. It only hits when people is grounded. So like, say if I do it in the air, it's not going to hit. So take away that whole, speculation of what I can do in the air. You can't hit with that. But the B follow-up behaves differently now. It doesn't keep much momentum from the 2A. It lets pushback on block. All right, so let's push back on block. They're making it a little bit more punishable. So if somebody do block it, they probably can punish it better. But it does keep away as much momentum. It doesn't keep away as much momentum as 2A. That is iffy. That is, you can take that high if you want it, but the big thing from here is the pushback on block. C does more. This got buffed. Does more damage the higher you hit the opponent's screen. So yeah. Oh, the follow-up is no longer invulnerable. That's a nerf. But overall, this is a huge buff right here for Hibiki. That's a huge buff right there. But yeah, going back to Blaze Blue. Oh, 6 heroes. There it is. Also, Jay, Destiny 2 sucks. Yeah, I haven't played Destiny 2 yet. I just pre-ordered on Amazon today, so I'll probably get like a code tomorrow. I'm not even really hyped for Destiny 2, man. Destiny have left a sour taste in my mouth. I'm not saying like I'm gonna like bash it or whatever. I might give it a chance, but we'll see how I feel with this beta. I'm more concentrated on Final Fantasies 12 right now and Persona. I got to complete those 2 games before the onslaught of RPGs come out in the holiday. We got to go back to the BFC tournament. I'm happy. S got some buffs too. Blaze Blue tournament. That we're gonna announce that soon, but we're concentrating on the 3 premier tournaments that we're doing right now. So the 4 premier tournaments that we're going to be having: Tekken 7, Injustice 2, Street Fighter 5, and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. So yeah, I spoke on Marvel vs. Capcom earlier. So after that stuff, we can probably concentrate more back on Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear and other fighting games. But yeah, Jubei, huge announcement right there. I know a lot of people was hype. If you're into the whole Blaze Blue lore and all that stuff, I know a lot of people was very hype. And the character looks dope. The characters look dope in like in person. But this is Jubei right here. He's like this little cat dude. I'm about to show everybody. He's this cat guy. He's the father of Kokonoe. Kokonoe is that little scientist chick that Luke uses. And he's the husband from 9 the Phantom. Yeah, this cat guy right here. But that is not the only announcement, guys. That is not the only announcement. Let's go to what's up PlayStation.com because I can concentrate more on that. Am I sharing my screen? Yes, I'm sharing my screen. That is not the only announcement. There it is right here. I got super hyped. Now, my man Goku is in the building. Goku is in the building, so I know he's hyped. This game right here now, I almost lost my mind. When I saw this trailer, I almost lost my mind. bro, I was going crazy because I was like, hold up, what is this? I saw Ragnar came out. Then I saw the Persona 5 character. Then I saw my man Hyde from Underbirth. I mean Under Night in Birth. And Under Night in Birth is a slept on game, right? I even slept on that game in the beginning because my first taste of Under Night in Birth is from PS Now, where I was playing that game on PS Now, and I fell in love with this fighting game. I was like, yo, this fighting game is amazing. And there is a version that's coming to the PS4 next year. It might be later this year. I'm going to say next year, but I think it's late. I think it's going to be happening later this year because I haven't seen no follow-up update from Arc Systems. But that's coming. So the main people they showing is Ragnar. They're showing you. They're showing Hyde. Hyde, this guy is a monster. Love this. This is not my main character, though. This is not my main character, but monster. Then they showed Ruby. Ruby rolls from Ruby. So I'm like, what the hell is this? A crossover, Blaze Blue game. So the game is called Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. I'm about to play the trailer real quick because this junk looks hype. And I know this, like I said, it's not going to show the best version doing this hangout, but this junk, look, they got Jin in here. So you're going to see the Blaze Blue characters, but the characters that I'm more excited for is the Under Night in Birth characters, yo. I'm being straight. I'm being honest, yo. Under Night in Birth is such an amazing game. So Jin is going at it with Ragnar, the Blood Edge. Then he called in you. Look at that. Persona 4. I never played Persona 4 Arena Max, Ultimax. I never played it. Under Night in Birth. Let's go. I wish they showed another character though. I wish they showed another character. But yo, this junk looks so hype. But it got Ragnar Super. Yo, so you're doing the same thing like Marvel vs. Capcom. You can cancel supers. You can DHC them. So yeah, yo, I am super hyped for this, man. This coming 2018. One thing I will say, this is my opinion with this game, that they didn't announce a platform for this game. It just says coming to console 2018. Now, there's a lot of characters that's just, oh, here's the Ruby right here. Ruby Rose is on her way. Oh, Ruby's going to be dope too, man. Ruby's going to be dope. So, yo, Ruby's going to be in a fighting game, not just a third-person action beat 'em up type, type of game. It's going to be a fighting actual game. And yo, what I was saying, yeah, the platform. So it didn't really announce a platform for this game, right? It just says coming to console, on console, 2018, on console. So my assumption here is that this is going to be a PS4, exclusive game, console exclusive game, because Persona Arena Max, Ultimax, that is on no other console but PlayStation consoles. Under Night in Birth is only on PlayStation consoles. Then you have Blaze Blue Central Fiction, the latest Blaze Blue. Other Blaze Blue have been on Xbox consoles, but this one only has been on a PlayStation console. But with that being said, I do think that it will probably come to PC probably later in the year. So if this game comes out probably like March or April, around that time, I do think that, or even the summertime, I do think that probably later on in the year, like holiday, is going to be on PC. But that's my initial thought. That's my assumption, just based off of the characters that's being in this crossover game. I don't see it coming to other platforms like the Switch or Xbox. But PC, most likely, because these games are on PC as well. But yeah, man, I'm super hyped for it. Got my opinions right there about it. But yeah, I almost lost it, man. I told people, man, like, yo, you know what I mean? I had multiple orgasms this weekend. Yeah, and one of them was because of this game right here. Facts. Yo, Frozen, what is good, my brother? What is good? Frozen says, why do all Dragon Ball Z fight the same? You know what I mean? I just think that's early. I just think that it's early. I don't know why it's blinking like that. I just think because it's early. Arc Systems is known to have their fighters looking really different. So I wouldn't judge per se, but they are trying to open up the game to a new audience when it comes to Dragon Ball Fighter Z. So they're trying to make, that's the new model right now for a lot of fighting games. We're trying to get people that doesn't play fighters to get them in. So we're simplifying, inputs and stuff like that. But Arc Systems is known for being hardcore. But I'm assuming because it's a Dragon Ball game, that they want as much people, get in the game as possible. So they're going to simplify it. So that's my reasoning. But Blaze Blue Cross Tag, super hype for that. Yo, that's another game, 2018. 2018. Yo, it's getting crazy, man. It is getting crazy out here. And then let me talk about this now, since we on the Dragon Ball Fighter Z topic. The news didn't stop when it came to Arc Systems. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people was comparing, Capcom versus Arc System. Arc System is kicking Capcom's ass. Arc System is kicking Capcom's ass right now. That is facts. But Capcom, they did announce a lot of stuff for their games. Street Fighter, they announced a lot of stuff. Marvel versus Capcom, not really too much announcing, but you got 2 new character reveals. You know what I mean? So that's the main fighting games that Capcom is producing right now. You got some information, some pretty good information, in my opinion, right? But when it comes to Arc System is dropping new characters. You're getting patch updates. You're getting new games. You're getting 2 new games from Arc System. One, Blaze Blue, Cross Tag Battle, and then you having Dragon Ball Z Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which is probably the most hype game, in my opinion, in 2018 when it comes to these fighters. This game right here. Oh, why didn't you go to the main? My bad. Do I even have it? Oh, I'm not even sharing my screen. My bad, people. My bad. And yo, you can check out all these articles on whatsupplaystation.com. You know what I mean? Support your fellow PlayStation gamers out here. Support your fellow, council members out here. You know what I mean? Writing it up over here in these PlayStation streets. So yo, Trunks slashes his way to Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Yo, big shout out to Grim as well, Grim Pachi, for catching that mistake right there. Because you can definitely see that I had the space to put way, but I definitely forgot it. I don't know how I forgot it, but it is what it is. But the correction was made. But yo, Trunks is looking beast mode. Okay, Trunks is looking great. And I'm loving how Arc System so far, with each fighter in this game, each character, the level of detail within these games. When it comes to supers, when it comes to specials, when it comes to normals, everything that they're doing is something from the anime. You know what I mean? They're so precise. Look, burning attack right there. You know what I mean? They so precise. Then you got burning slash about to come up right here. Bop, 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 boom. Or shining attack, however you want to call it. Then they're going to have me. Look at that heat dome. Let's go. Look, yo, this is crazy. And you saw what they did right there. They threw Cell in there. For people that don't know Dragon Ball Z, they threw Cell in there just to show, hey, man, look who you about to get hit with, bruh. Look what you about to get hit with, Cell. Get hit with that heat dome. Yo, hype. But look at the intricate details that they put into these characters for Dragon Ball. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Cell, Frieza, Boo. There's the depiction of these characters is so on point, yo. The button inputs right now, from what I'm seeing, looks the same, but how the characters are displaying out here in motion, everybody looks unique towards how they look in the anime. Look at this. Burning. Beast mode. Beast mode. Yo, I almost lost it, man, when I saw this Trunks trailer, man. I was like, yo, Trunks look amazing. He looks amazing, yo. He looks amazing. And like I said, the trailer's gonna look skippy. It's gonna look skippy like the peanut butter. But because I'm doing a hangout, I should have did OBS. But regardless, you get what I'm saying, man. Dragon Ball Fighter Z is gonna be the movement. This game right here is gonna be the movement. People that are fans of the series, if you are just looking for, even if you're not fans of the series, if you're just looking for a fighting game to play, you got to pick this game up. You got to pick this game up. And also, there's a beta coming. Let me X this out. There's a beta coming very soon. The sign-ups for the beta start on the 26th of July. I don't know when the beta is going to be, but yo, I'm praying to God. Lord, please let me get the beta code. in the Golden Child, when my man Eddie Murphy went to the temple and he was spinning the joint, asking for the knife. That's what I'm going to be doing to Arc System Works. I'm going to be spinning this pole, like, please, can I have the beta? Spin it again, please. Spin it again. Now. They don't send the beta, I'm going to spin it again. Listen, give me the damn beta code. Well, yo, I am super hyped for this, man. Just look at Trunks. Just look at Trunks in action. Amazing. Look at the detail that's going on as he slashes Frieza, hitting him with the burning attack or the burning slash or the however you want to call it. They changed the damn name so much for these moves. But yeah, also there is, I think it's official or it might be rumors. I'm going to say rumors for now, right? They're going to be announcing 2 more characters on the 21st of July. So a couple of days, they're going to be announcing 2 more characters. So far, what we're learning that these 2 characters are going to be Krillin, and Piccolo. And from what I'm seeing from these pictures, like I said, the detail that's going into these characters are on point with the anime. If you are a Dragon Ball fan from the anime, manga, whatever it is, yo, you're going to be noticing these things like, yo, this is looking amazing. I don't know how anybody that's a fan of these series cannot get hyped for this game. It just looks, it just oozes Dragon Ball Z, yo. And I can't wait for this joint. Look at that. You know, I had to put the GIF in there, man. That's for a little spice. That's what I like to do in my articles sometimes. Put the GIF in there. But yo, early 2018 Xbox One, PS4, and Steam. People, I'm going to be on a campaign. Like I said, I shared my concerns. I am going to be on a campaign for this game. People is going to recognize Arc System Works and what they do in the fighting game community. These guys make some great games. Games is more than just Mortal Kombat and Injustice and Street Fighter. There's so many other fighting games that people is just going to ignore and look past and put it under the rug, all because it has a certain style or if it have a certain learning curve. Because, like I said, Arc System games, they have a learning curve towards them. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, the button layout, how everything is looking with this game, it looks very simple to anybody that plays Arc System games, and we look at the button layout for this game, we're gonna be like, oh damn, this is looking kind of simple. You know what I mean? If you're coming from Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear, On the Night in Birth, you know what I mean? On the Night in Birth, you know, Persona Arena, you're gonna be looking at this game like this is kind of simplistic, man. Like, who they making this game for? But I got faith in the Arc System that, you know, I mean, they're gonna cater to their fans, man. They're gonna cater to the new people and they're gonna cater to their fans, man. So I got faith in these people, man. I got faith. Cause you know I got faith. Yeah. And Arc System work. Yo, Ken, what is good, man? What is good? So my man Ken Masters in the building. The Switch will get DBZ fight. The Switch. If the Switch get DBZ, that would be good too for the Switch to get it, man. The Switch will get it. Hopefully they buy it, Xenoverse. Because they get, matter of fact, the Xenoverse on the Switch is an easy buy. Anybody that has a Switch and haven't played Xenoverse games, that should be an easy buy. Because I think you're getting both of them, right? You're getting Xenoverse 1 and 2. I'm not sure. Let me look that up real quick. Let me look this up real quick. I don't know if you're getting both of them on the Switch. But if it's a bundle of both of them, If it's a bundle on both of them, that would be amazing. Let me see. I'm going to GameStop. Oh no, it's only two. Well, two is a better game anyway. It's only two, and they selling it for $50. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, Blaze Blue Tag is going to be crazy, man. Blaze Blue. Yo, I'm honestly buying. I'm buying Dragon Ball Fighter Z and all these fucking platforms. You know what I mean? Everybody that's responding to my concerns and stuff like that, I'm literally laughing. Like, why are you buying it? Why are you concerned about a game you're not buying on the platform? Yes, I am. I'll probably go giving away a lot of the games, but I'm definitely buying them on all the platforms. If it comes to the Switch too, I'm also buying that as well. I don't know. I don't know. That's the question. That's a question we got to ask. But I doubt they're going to have it because they didn't show it. They didn't show them in the initial, you know, the initial, splash picture when it has the Blaze Blue character, Persona, on the Knight, and Ruby. But you never know. They might have like a guest appearance character. You know how Arc System is. Arc Systems, great devs, but they will milk you. They will milk you. So they'll be like, oh, do you want Soul Bad Guy and Kai? $8 each. You know what I mean? Arc System, they will milk you. You know what I mean? But they make such great fighting games, man. And I just want people to recognize these devs, because as much good Arc System games do, as all these great games that they have, their games generally don't sell well on whichever platform, PlayStation, Xbox, Steam. It don't matter. Their games don't sell well. It's usually a very cult following when it comes to, Arc System games. And that's the sad part about it. You know what I mean? So hopefully with the Dragon Ball name, a lot of people will attach themselves to it. But I have doubts, man. I have doubts with that. But yeah, Trunks looks great, and I can't wait to play. But yo, let's get into, I guess, this final. Oh yeah, Dissidia. Dissidia is going to be having a closed beta coming very soon for PS4. That's another game that I'm very hyped for. That game right there, I have my concerns for that game as well. And let me share that real quick for my with this game. I love the first Dissidia. Big shout out to my man, Mr. Not Mr. Official, but Mr. Biggs. That's my best friend right there, Marvin. If anybody know Marvin, know you're a cool dude. Marvin will let you know how hardcore we was with the first Dissidia. We wasn't playing. Like, we wasn't fighting dudes. Like, we look at dudes like, yo, what's your level on this character? If somebody comes to me, oh, I'm level 4, I'm not even playing you, bro. I'm level 99. Why do I need to play you? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we took that game very seriously, right? But one thing we loved about Dissidia is the one-on-one battles. With Dissidia NT, from what I'm understanding, there's no one-on-one battles. It's only 3v3. And with 3v3 comes with, okay, so if you're fighting somebody online, the computer is controlling the other two characters on your team. So you're basically picking a team, and the team is subjected under classes. So you might have like I forgot the classes that they have, but they got like the quick class, they got the tank class, they got like, what I mean, the straight up attacker, the well-rounded class. I forgot the classes, but you're gonna have those. So you're picking a team based off of that. So if you want like a whole bunch of quick people, you can pick that. If you want a whole bunch of like tank characters, you can pick that. But you're controlling one character, and the computer's controlling the other characters, and then you can switch off and stuff like that. That might be cool overall to do that stuff, but it's a lot of micromanagement, because the computer could be fighting one character that the other player computer is fighting, and you never know how that can play off, because you could switch off and then like, oh damn, this character is half health and I wasn't even controlling them. You know what I mean? So I'm hitting up Square Enix. I'm hitting up these guys. I'm like, yo, it's great that you're having a 3v3. I understand it. It sounds cool. I know the game was built upon it, but The Cydia fans want a 1v1. You know what I mean? We want to have these classic battles, Cloud versus Squall. We want to have these Cloud versus Sephiroth. We want to have Zidane versus Titus or Titus. However you want to pronounce his name, Titus, Titus. However you want to pronounce the damn name. We want to see Noxus versus Cloud. You know what I mean? We want to see Barks versus the Warrior of Light. You know what I mean? Things like that. But you know what I mean? You're just confined to just having 3v3. It's going to be cool, but it's going to be uncool as well, especially when you're taking the game seriously on a competitive level online. I think they need to have 1v1. That's my huge concern about this game. Other than that, everything looks like the Cydia. You know what I mean? So I'm happy how the game is playing, but that's my little gripe with it. That 3v3 stuff, that's my little gripe with it, man. I'm not too pleased with that. Yo, Chuck, what's good, man? Plus on block. Take a picture for these retailers so they don't think. Yeah, I don't know why people think I only support one platform. I just let people run with that, Frozen. Honestly, I just let people run with it. It's pointless sometimes to even brag or even explain shit to people. Sometimes, man, I just let people think what they want to think. Honestly, you know what I mean? Like, you really think I'm gonna have all these say-sos about Xbox games and Xbox if I didn't play on the shit? I don't know. You think I'm gonna have all these opinions on Nintendo and their console if I didn't play on the shit? I've always said I look at experiences over opinions. Anything that I say here on YouTube or Twitter is not just based off of these random, just let me try to trigger somebody today opinions. Everything is based off of my experience, and I'm basing my opinion off of my experiences. I don't know where people. I've said this shit multiple times. I've showed multiple pictures. I'm just done. I'm done doing that shit. If somebody get triggered by what I say, I just look at it like, hey, that's on you, man. That's on you. But let me go into the last thing right here, because the initial reveal of this trailer, I was like, with this character, Abigail, Final Fight character. What boss is Abigail? I think he's probably the second to last boss in Final Fight. Huge character. Abigail, they said this guy is going to be the biggest character in Street Fighter history. This guy is 8 feet tall. This guy bicep. Look at this. This dude got a tire around his biceps. This guy is huge. The Hulk has nothing. But Geef looks like an ant to this guy right here. I want to see how he sizes up against Hugo. But Hugo's pretty huge too, but I think he's bigger than Hugo. He's definitely bigger than Hugo. But the initial trailer for this character, I was like, this guy got some cool article. I got to study Abigail a little bit more. So let's break Abigail down for everybody, because I'm a little bit excited for this character. And this, like I said, this is not a typical Jay Barry Street Fighter character. Anybody that has fought me in Street Fighter or any Street Fighter prior to this, no, I don't use these big dudes like this. You know what I mean? But that Nitro run, that's a keynote right here. That Nitro run, it's cancelable. You can cancel the run, and it leads up to many follow-ups. So you can lead up to the stiff punch, the cumbersome overhead, his command grab, or V skill. So you can trick a lot of people up with this dude. This is the technical part of this character. You know what I mean? So you see this big dude. He's a technical dude. He's not going to be easy. He's not going to be like let me just pick up and play this guy right away. He's going to be a character you got to sit down and try to learn some mix-ups with him. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. What does he have to offer? He got his Hunger B. That's his V skill right there. Abigail thrusts his sizable belly forward. He's a high or low, countering the opponent's attack, setting himself up for a combo opportunity. This V skill right here is very popular. You know what I mean? It's pretty much like a parry, or like, not like a parry, because you can definitely follow up with certain things. I would just call it like an armor kind of ordeal, similar to like Zangief. Might be a little bit different. You might be a little bit more free flowing to do it. But Ryu, Ryu parry need to be better. You know, Akuma, you know, has similar stuff like this. Just like Akuma, he has a high and a low version, and it can lead up to some combo potential. So that's pretty dope, man, to have that. Let me zoom in here so you guys can. All right, so here's his V trigger, max power, popping 2 bars of V trigger. Abigail charge up his 4 different punches for 1 hit of armor extended juggles. Look at this. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. That is crazy, yo. Full charge will break the opponent's guard. Oh, so you can guard break. So you know those people that like to turtle. You see somebody in the V trigger. Oh, you turtling, bro? Boom. Let me break that. You know what I mean? I wonder how like unsafe this is though. The follow up, not the V trigger. The follow up, how unsafe it is. So I got to see his frame data. And his critical art, like I said, his critical art looks dope. I'm not even going to like explain it. You already see what it is. He's using you as a punching bag and then give you a nice little hook, sending you into the screen, cracking that bad boy. Look at that, bang, crack. But yo, Abigail, yo, big character. I like characters that has like high mobility. But we're gonna see with this character, man. His HP is it 1100? Yeah, his HP is 1100. That is the highest in Street Fighter. It's higher than Zangief. You know what I mean? And his stun is type crazy too. You know, big character, you gotta have high stun. So this is moveless, how he looks. When I saw this, big shout out to my man Upchuck. Upchuck posted this. He posted the event hubs where he made me update this article. When I saw this and I was looking at him, I was like, yo, this guy it's not too bad. Look at that. He got a lot of follow-ups into his unique attacks. You know what I mean? His normal stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of follow-ups into his stuff right here, which is pretty dope. Look, bang bang. Down low punch, down light punch, and he lead up to another one. Then you have the Abby twist. That's the heavy punch. So you're going back heavy into this normal standing heavy. You got some cool stuff, man. That's his throws, his V trigger, his V reversal is with kick, and here's the special moves: Abigail punch, giant flip. Pretty normal for a big character. As long as it's not 360, I am cool with that. This is like a Guilty Gear input right here, so we Gucci. But it's nitro charge. You know what I mean? Similar to like how Ed was. You know what I mean? Two button command, and V trigger going to change the properties. You can hold it. You can hold it and back. Oh, so you got to hold it and lead up to back. I guess that's the block, or that's to cancel it. Probably back is to cancel it. They should have put that there. And here's the follow-ups after: punch, kick, double punch, sunset rising. So these stuff right here, you're definitely going to have to sit down and learn what you want to do and try to mix up people. Okay? You don't want to be, you don't want to be like predictable. So you got to mix that stuff up. But yeah, here's his costume. This is his story costume. Looks dope. I think both of his story and battle costume looks pretty good. And the stage, bringing back the final fight stage, looks amazing, man. So, you know what I mean? I'm happy with Street Fighter V as far as Abigail. Different character. Street Fighter V so far, season 2, a lot of different characters. Outside of Akuma, a lot of new characters. They're very different. Like Colleen plays way different than Ed. Ed played way different from Abigail, and vice versa around. So as far as the characters and the diversity that they're bringing in season 2, I am happy with that. It's just the announcements I'm not happy with. I think Capcom needs to be more consistent in how they're like announcing it and releasing these characters. Though Abigail is going to be available on the 25th, which is pretty good. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But that's like 2 months, after we just got Ed. You know what I mean? But other than that, I'm pretty satisfied with Abigail. Like I said, is it a character I'm going to be like using like that? No, I'll probably use them in casuals, and I'll probably do a live stream where there's Abigail lobbies or there's Abigail casual matches, things like that. But am I going to take him on rank and, use him in a tournament? No. But it's going to be cool to see an Abigail in the tournament, in the upcoming tournament that we're going to have here. That would be dope as hell. You know what I mean? Yo, Logical, what is good, man? Yo, Supervillain, what's good? Yo, he way bigger than is it true Sagat won't have a fireball unless I don't know. I don't know anything about the rumors with Sagat. I know that they're rumoring stuff like he's gonna be in the Super Street Fighter 5 update. But as far as fireball, I think that would be crazy if you can't have the fireball unless he's in V Trigger. Because Sagat is you can play Sagat a lot of ways. But a lot of people like to zone with Sagat playing very defensively because his normals he got pretty good normals that can keep people at bay. You know what I mean? Good pokes and stuff like that. So if you don't have no fireball outside of V Trigger, that is an L. But yo, regardless, Street Fighter 5 looking pretty healthy. The character updates with season 2 looking pretty good. You got a lot of costumes. But yo, they do need to fix the net code in that game. That need constant updating. But they did announce that they're gonna be working with Bandai Namco when it comes to the net play with Street Fighter. So hopefully that will improve things with Street Fighter 5. So that's the stuff I'm like to hear. I want to see it implemented now. You know what I mean? It's good to hear these things, but you want to actually see it, in action. You know what I mean? But Street Fighter 5, this weekend, it was a good week for Street Fighter 5. New character. Last week was a good week for Street Fighter 5. New stages. They're bringing back the Ryu stage. You know what I mean? You're getting more costumes. The new Metro City stage looked dope from Final Fight. If you're a Final Fight fan, you see that stage, you know what I mean? That's just dope. You know what I mean? So I'm glad where season 2 is going. I see a lot of people complain, where are the legacy characters? You know what I mean? I'm like, you guys are not paying attention to anything Capcom is saying. They're saying that all the season 2 characters outside of Akuma is going to be brand new to the franchise. So I don't know why people's asking for legacy characters after Capcom said that early in the year. I don't understand that. I think Namco Bandai is a new Soul Calibur or assuming. You never know, man. I'm gonna lean more towards a new Soul Calibur with them, but you never know. I would take a Tekken Cross Street Fighter. I'll definitely take that. But yo, last thing before I get up out of here, because I know Chuck is about to start his podcast. Speaking of Bandai Namco, I gotta save the gall. I gotta save the gall for last. This guy right here, yo, on some real shit. I used to fear Geese Howard players, yo. I used to fear Geese Howard players until I started using Geese. I was like, okay. Oh, counter? Okay. But yo, why I'm going to the wrong article again? My bad. Wrong article. Let me get to Geese. Give me my damn Geese Howard article. And he goes to the teaser trailer. Why do they keep going to the teaser trailer? What's going on here? We got to fix something here on What's Up PlayStation. We gotta fine tune something here on What's Up PlayStation. You know what I mean? But yo, get to my man Geese Howard. Geese Howard has been announced for Tekken 7. Yo, it was cool as hell to having Akuma in Tekken 7, but Akuma is cool. Akuma is dope as hell in Tekken 7. But just knowing how I am with Tekken 7, like with Tekken and Street Fighter, I'm like, I can never really see myself using Akuma in Tekken. But a character I can see myself using that is a cross character in Tekken 7 is my man Geese Howard. This guy is let's look at Geese Howard's trailer real quick, because this guy looks amazing running in the Tekken 7 engine. People, looks amazing. And they kept, just like Akuma, they kept him true to his character, keeping in his specials, keeping his normals intact. You're gonna see a lot of things that you go, oh look, that is Geese. Which you guys can also check out the article here on whatsupplaystation.com. Yo, I remember when we was watching, I remember a lot of people was just like guessing, like, what? Who's this? Who's this? Until they showed that part right there. When they showed that part right there, I was like, geese? Everybody's like, geese? 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 Not like a geese, like, the birds that's flying and the pack. I'm talking about Geese Howard, people. When that closed right there, that's where you know it was Geese Howard right there. Yeah, bring it on. Yeah, yo, I would destroy you all. Yo, Geese Howard's about to wreck shop in Tekken, bro. He about to wreck shop in Tekken. Okay, he still got his wing slash. He got both of them. And he got the air fireball. Give me that command. That's the famous command grab, grabbing the air. I want to see the combo potential after that. He got the double wing slashes. But this is the part that always gets me excited for Geese Howard when, especially when they showed him in King of Fighters 14. You're going to see it. And everybody that's a Geese fan, you already know what's coming. The counter. Everybody that fight against Geese Howard, you got to be very careful with this character because he's going to counter the hell out of you. Counter, die, 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 die. He counters rage arts, people. Die. Yo, that's when I lost it, yo. I was like, the rage art, he's countering the rage art. Like, come on, yo. This character is going to be amazing. Sidestep, give me that. I want to do the wing slash right there, but I guess there was a showing, what the follow-ups can be after that. I mean, you already know. Yo, I'm surprised that wasn't in his rage art though, but his rage art looks sick. You already know what it is. Let's get it. Boom! Give me the grab. Throw you in the air. Here we go. Paw. Boom! Take that, bruh. Get out the stage. Don't get up. Yo, Geese is looking sick. And he's coming this year in the winter. So, yo, Tekken 7 is about to be lit. Tekken 7 is about to be lit. This is DLC 2. So, who the hell was DLC 1? Was it Eliza? I gotta check that. Was it Eliza that was DLC 1? But she was just like a pre-order character. If you didn't pre-order the game, I don't think everybody got her. So yeah, this is the article that I did here. I left my opinions. You guys can also check it out on whatsupplaystation.com. It's all there. I'm not going to read all my opinions right now. I'm just talking about the hype that happened in EVO 2017. It was just so much great announcements. Just within the whole weekend, man. I mean, everybody that's a fan of any type of game, 2D fighters, 3D fighters, anime fighting games, you got some type of announcement for you. The only game that really didn't get an announcement was Injustice. Injustice didn't get an announcement. I don't think so. I didn't hear anything. I was assuming that Starfire was probably going to be shown during EVO, but I don't know. I guess they was like, yo, hey, you Sub-Zero, he just dropped. Let's continue to hype. Maybe she'll get announced this weekend or next weekend, one of those. But other than that, it's a great time to be in the fighting games, man. There's a lot of fighting games that is out, man. Like I said, there's a lot of fighting games outside of just Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Injustice, Street Fighter. There's a lot of games out there, man. And I really want people to try Arc System Work games. You're going to get bodied. You're going to get bodied online, people. You might get bodied by the computer. But once you learn the game, you're going to see the enjoyment that a lot of people like myself, Chuck, Persona, Mr. Official, my man Goku in the building have for these games and these developers, man, that they make, man. So, definitely go check them out. There probably some sales on these games right now, like Blaze Blue, probably get that cheap. Guilty Gear, I know Rev 2 is probably like $40. If you got Rev, it's $20. You got games like Skullgirls, Nitro Plus Blasters. That's not Arc System, but Under Night in Birth is coming to PS4. It is coming, guys. So if it does come this year, you're definitely gonna see a tournament of that, for that game, man. Because I can't wait. Man. I might pick up some PS Now for the month and just get my bearings back with that game because it's been a long time since I played it. But I love that game, man. Great game, yo. But yeah, guys, this is basically my reaction towards all these fighting game announcements and updates, especially Blaze Blue update is going to be crazy in August. And yeah, man, let me know in the comment section. Big shout out to everybody that came through just to hear my thoughts real quick. With these, Evo announcements, there's probably going to be more little videos that I'm going to do about Evo. But yo, don't forget to check out Plus on Block. That is coming up in a matter of like 2 to 5 minutes on Upchuck Gaming channel. Let me put the channel in the link. In the chat real quick. I will have his channel, his podcast, in the description after this live stream as well. So definitely go and check him out, man. Called Plus on Block. Great podcast that you guys should be listening to. He doesn't have it set up on his page where you see the upcoming podcast or upcoming live stream. You know what I mean? Chuck, get that together, Chuck. Get that together. But Plus on Block is coming up very soon. That is the link right there. Straight direct link to the podcast, episode 8. It's going to have my man Goku and my homegirl, the 420 Goddess, on there as guests, man. So, yo, see you guys there. I'm going to get on some Final Fantasy 12. And I'm gone. Thanks, everybody, for coming through. More videos to come. Remember, Thursday, explanation video for the 2 tournaments that we're having this weekend. So if you're going to be participating in those tournaments, you might want to check it out. But it's your boy, Jay Barry. Everything will be in the description. I promise, guys. Everything will be in the description below. Deuces.